Hello, I'm Jade Rose, and I'm just continuing on from that last video that just ended very abruptly. I was just saying that the analytical mind is going to come in eventually, but that's not until later, like when you've got a good solid foundation down, like the bones are in the right, the structure is in the right spots, you know, everything is feeling good to your eye. Then you can start being a little bit more analytical, because then you're going to start thinking about, like, okay, what's missing as far as a piece of art, rather than just trying to get the basic structure of the photograph transposed onto the canvas. So I'm still in the phase of getting the basic structure of the photograph transposed onto the canvas. So I don't want my analytical mind involved. I want my wild arm to inform my wise eye, and vice versa. My wise vision to inform my listening hand. So right now I'm doing cloud shapes. And what I'm doing is looking at the shape of the blue sky between the clouds, and I am not being particularly precise with the blue shape between the clouds. I mean, I'm being fairly precise, like I'm trying to be true to the shapes that I see to the most part, but at the same time, like, clouds are one of those wonderful things that you can fiddle about with, and they're still going to look like clouds as long as you basically get the darks and the lights where they need to go. Look at it, already looks like a sky, doesn't it? Now this sky, I want to change it a bit, so I'm going to look at the shapes of the blue on this side and transpose them onto this side, because there's just too many. Oh, I have mountains. Okay, I moved the mountains up a bit. See, I'm changing things a little bit from what I saw, just so it fits better. Which is confusing to my eye and my hand. So I have to be really careful here about the decisions I've made, and, you know, stick to them, because here's mountains here. So let's get those mountains in so that they're no longer confusing my wonderfully honest eye and hand, which is just going to put things where they appear to be, and that's not where I'm actually letting them land, because the shape of the canvas is thinner than the shape of this photograph, so I've squished it a little bit. Whoop. Oh, okay. Most important thing to pay attention to is the light. We see because of light. The only reason there are colors in this world is because of light. If you take the light away from a room, there are no longer colors. They do not exist. Isn't that interesting? That's the metaphysical beauty about light, is that it doesn't, about color, the metaphysical beauty about color is that it does not exist in a vacuum. Color only exists because of light. If you take away the light, the color no longer exists. Now that doesn't mean that, like, if I turn off the lights, my apples are gray. That's not, it's not that the apple changes. The thing is, color is ephemeral, like color is beyond the physical.